Hey, what's up guys? It's Trek YT here, or Nick, back with another brand new episode of the Build Battle series. So today guys, hopefully let's see if we can't get a good theme first, but then I want to talk about a couple of things. Okay, we got ice cream. That's not half bad. Well, I can do that. So what I want to talk about today guys is I want to talk about building maps. So, as you guys probably know, at least a lot of you might already know, I actually built a map recently, probably a couple of weeks ago. I built my first ever map that I actually released to the public to play on and stuff like that. So, what that map was a parkour map that I designed for Preston Plays. It was basically his Wow, I'm having some hiccups right now. It was his McLaren, I think it's a 570S. I don't know exactly 100% which McLaren he has, but it was a McLaren, and I went ahead and I built it in Minecraft for him to play on and any other people that really kind of felt like playing on that map. So it was actually pretty successful. I actually thought the map turned out really good. A lot of you guys thought it turned out really good. Actually, the only thing that I really thought that people had a couple of complaints on was that the parkour on the inside of the map was a little bit too hard, and that's totally understandable. I'm not a parkour god, nor am I the best map maker in the world. It was my first map ever making, so I wasn't 100% sure how difficult you were supposed to make the map. So I now realize that the map does have to be semi-easy, not easy, but like have some good flow to it so people aren't spending tens and tens of hours on like a single stage. And that's something I didn't know. I thought that I spaced out the checkpoints enough to where people wouldn't have too hard of a time going ahead and I guess making those jumps. So my main goal of that was really to have Preston see that map, and at first, I didn't even know he did. At first I thought he had no idea that I built this map for him and that he was never gonna see it. And I was a little bummed out, not gonna lie. I spent a decent amount of time on that, so I was like, I was really hoping that he would see it. So I was like kind of bummed out. I didn't think he was gonna see it, and it turns out I just wasn't paying a good enough attention to his Twitter feed. I had his Twitter notifications on, but I missed one tweet of his, and that was the tweet that he actually tweeted out my map. Now, he never actually made a full video on my map, which is totally fine. I wasn't expecting him to. My main thing is I just wanted him to see it and kind of just, I don't know, if you were to put yourself in my shoes, just having a YouTuber of that size, somebody that you've been watching for a very long time, see your map and think it's awesome. I don't know, it's just something that really made me really happy. It brought me back to those days when I first started YouTube and I built the Forest of Comments. If any of you guys remember that, I built that for the Camping Rusher. So it really brought me back to that and gave me the sort of the same feeling of just, I don't know, happiness to have these YouTubers that I look up to and kind of watch recognize me and kind of enjoy my work. So that made me really kind of happy when I saw that. I thought he totally flaked on me. I was totally I was like, no, Preston, not the map, dude. I mean, everybody, all my friends are super supportive, and a lot of you guys are super supportive, so that's kind of, I think, why he was able to see the map. So I just wanted to let you guys know if you were wondering any updates on that map. So that brings me kind of to the next thing. I want to talk about possibly building another map for another YouTuber. So if you guys don't already know, Preston actually has a new friend, or it might not be a new friend, but new to my knowledge, I guess, is his name is Wall Street. He is actually hanging out with Preston down in Texas, so he's been doing a lot of live streams with him, a lot of videos with him, and I figured, well, if Preston, I guess, approves of him, he must be pretty cool. So ooh, that looks kind of dumb. So what I'm actually going to be doing is I'm actually going to be building him his own map to play on. So if you guys have any ideas for that, definitely let me know down below. I'll definitely try to do some of your ideas on the map. I definitely have my own ideas as I normally do. I just figured I would give you guys the opportunity to have a little bit of input in this map that I'm going to make. Now, I think it's going to be another parkour map just because that's kind of the easiest for me to build because I don't have to do too much thinking of like game mechanics and stuff like that. I can kind of just build the map and just release it. So that's what I plan on doing. Hopefully that does turn out the way that I hope it will. I think it should. should. I have a couple ideas in my head. I just like always having feedback from you guys as well, because you guys really give me those ideas, and really I can try to work off those and put them into my own, I don't know, I guess my own, take those thoughts. It's kind of how I do everything building wise, is I'll take, oh, actually this looks kind of cool. I'll take some of your guys' ideas and I'll put it into my own thoughts and transform it into something of my own. So let's jump into the voting. Let's see what we got. I know there's gonna be a lot of pixel art in this, so I 100% know I'm gonna give either an okay or a poop for all the pixel arts. I'm gonna try to give a lot more poops than okay. It's just because I hate with a passion pixel art. I don't know. One thing I think is people just look it up on the internet, or two, it's just like, okay, they don't know how to build with any dimension at all. So I'm a very harsh builder, I guess, judge of builders, even though I know there's a lot of people out there that are a lot better than me. I still, in build battle, I love to judge harshly, even though I know it does reflect my score a little bit. So, so far I'm feeling pretty confident we could possibly win this one. For some reason, every time somebody puts a guy, whether it's a poorly built guy or just a guy in general, they always win. I don't understand why. This is interesting. It's like a brownie fudge sundae. I mean, that's the cherry, obviously. That's strawberry icing. That's chocolate. Look at it's mine. This is so good. This is so good. I love this, dude. It honestly is sick, dude. If we don't win, I'm gonna be a little sad. This is a pixel art, and that's sort of a pixel art. I'll give it an okay, since it's not as pixel arty as the other one. This one is, I don't know, it just looks like a bunch of wool to me. Oh, let's see. I mean, I'm feeling confident. I think that one with the guy could possibly do something. I did play one game before as like a warm-up, and I got a legendary, and I didn't even think the build was that great, at least in my opinion. So it makes me feel confident we might win this one. This one's okay. I totally understand what they were going for, but the top ice cream part was way too non-organic, I guess. So if you're building, for example, like an ice cream cone, I mean, you gotta think ice cream, normally the ice cream scoops are kind of rounded in like ball shapes, so if you make them very boxy and more Minecraft looking, it just doesn't look as good in my opinion. You gotta try to add a little bit of depth to it, and it's not too difficult. You just gotta know the basic idea of how to make a good sphere and circle in Minecraft. That's one thing that I feel like I probably could make a whole video on, is really making quick and easy circles and spheres, because it helps a lot, because you don't have to worry about using like a world edit and stuff like that. Awesome, GG. I actually won. I think this is pretty good. That's pretty awesome in my opinion. So we're just going to do that one quick game for today's video. I'm going to try to work on something for next video. I'm going to try to either do a base showcase or try to see what kind of progress I can get on this map. I'm going to try to take some of your feedback and kind of implement some of that into this possible map. I have okay, I'll just give you the theme that I'm kind of thinking of. I'm kind of thinking of 4 seasons as the theme, and then I'm going to try to work in Wall Street somehow in there. I might try to work his skin in there to try to make it a little bit more customized towards him. So thank you guys again for tuning in today. If you guys did enjoy today's episode of Build Battle, definitely show your support down below, and as always guys, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
Can we skip to the good part?